So this is incredible. I did not know that I was a size 12 in dress sizes for my chest size. I thought that that was really crazy. And then another thing that I thought was really crazy um, was the fact that size 8 to 12 is considered plus size to many different types of modeling companies and so forth. I think that it's really interesting. A majority of plus size models are people who fall in the 8 to 12 dress size category. I thought that was crazy. And personally, for me, it's just like, I find this so interesting because for me, it's like, I never really paid attention to the difference between my chest size and my body, like how different it is basically to a people when they are doing dress sizes. But like looking at the difference between my body and my chest size is crazy. Honestly, I did not know that. When I wear dress sizes, I just wear whatever fits me well enough, and I never really paid attention. I pay attention to the fact that for me to fit into clothing, usually I have to make sure my chest and my shoulders fit very well into the clothing. Like, I never really try to fit my lower half into clothing because I always figure that I'm gonna fit it, basically. That's my assumption because I don't have the biggest butt and my waist is small. So then it's like, I'm not really ever concerned about that. Like, to me, if I'm wearing something and I have to like put it on from bottoms up, usually I'm like, well, if it's having a problem with my bottom half, I know it's not going to work with my chest. If I feel like it's just a normal fit with my bottom half, it's going to be a very tight fit on my chest, basically. If it's more roomy, it might actually be a good fitting fit, basically, once my chest is included in the dress. So, anyway, when I was really young, though, speaking of, I remember I used to specifically wear this dress that was like a 00. And I was thinking in my head, how the hell am I able to fit this? And it was so like tight. It was crazy, honestly. But mainly it was really tight around my chest. I don't think it was that tight around my hips, really. Not that tight, at least, in my opinion. But anyway, I thought that this was really crazy that right now it's a size 12 basically that my chest would fit. I am 39 inches around my chest, and literally they make this chest size for a typical size 12 only 38 to 40 inches. Like, why do they make clothing tailored for pear-shaped women? It's not even really even all that pear-shaped if you look at it. Well, I guess it is pear-shaped. But, I mean, it's just like, the waist isn't even all that small in my opinion. But, like, why would the chest be assumed to be under 40 inches at a size 12? Isn't that pretty crazy? I mean, I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be of the size of a size 12 in my chest. I mean, I am the same size as a Victoria's Secret's model. My dress size is a size 4. And specifically, like, that's pretty small compared to a size 12. That's 3 times my dress size. So I kind of find it, like, so weird. Why do people have the assumption that the chest is supposed to be so small? I mean, according to this, where size 8 is supposed to be, like, plus size or mid size or whatever, I've always honestly had a plus size chest by this idea of things, because even a size 8, for example, has a chest size of 35 inches. I mean, who has a chest that's smaller than 35 inches? That's weird to me. Like, why? I haven't had a chest size that's lower than or smaller than 34 inches or smaller than 35 inches since I was 11 years old. Like, that was the last time I had a chest like that. I don't understand why anyone would have a chest that's only 34 inches as an adult. Most adults, from what I've read specifically, many have waistlines that are actually that big. So I don't understand why 34 inches on a size 8 or 6 would be, going up to like more the mid-size or plus sizes. That's just weird to me, I don't know. And all my life, I've pretty much been 0 to a 2, honestly, according to like my size on here. I've basically been a 0 or a 2, but like the chest size, like I said, is always in the 8 to 12 range, and I'm just like, I think actually I've been bigger than 12, I think, at one point in my life. I get to my heaviest weights, because I was 42 inches at one point, I think. Yeah, I would be borderline 16. And back then, I'm pretty sure I was still like about a 4 size, maybe a 6. Like, that's just so weird. I don't understand. Why are clothing not tailored to bigger chested women? Most women are not small chested. Most women, I would assume, are bigger chested, because the average size for a woman, the average breast size for women is 34 double D. And I myself am not larger than the average size for a woman. My size is about a 34 double D equivalent, I believe. No, actually, I think I'm actually one size above that, because I'm, I think, a 32G right now, which is equivalent. That's 34 triple D. So that's like one size heavier or bigger, I guess you could say, than the average, the national average of 34 double D being the average size that most women wear. So, I mean, like, that's obviously not that out of the average size. Yet, you're having the average size, like, into the plus size range. Most women are usually around a 34 double D. So, I mean, like, you would think that you would include that in your clothing, not try and make it where you assume that the breast size is going to be really small compared to the rest of the body. I don't know. I just find that really odd, that the assumption is that women are flat-chested. There's a lot of different body shapes, and pear shapes, in fact, are only 20% of the population. Most people, from what I've read, are either rectangular shaped, which I kind of feel like so many people who are considered rectangle may arguably be hourglass. They're just skinnier. But that's beside the point. They're definitely not pear. So, I mean, like, why would the bottom half be assumed to be smaller than the top half? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Because women on average are pretty even on top and on bottom. On average, So that's all I have to say in this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and have a great day. Bye, guys.